All right, welcome back, everybody. We'll be doing some planners again tonight. Deadline's coming up for the season to start. So I gotta get my guides finished. Get the stream set up, and then we'll get running. You were first. Hey, Marcus. All right. Started taking apart my PC to put it together again. And then I just stopped. Like, I'm so nervous that I'm just gonna spend time putting it back together and it's just not gonna work again. Yeah, like, I need to do it before the season starts and give myself time to get it set up, but I just really dislike it. No, like building the PC, it's not even built yet. The last one didn't turn on, and parts were bad, so I had to replace them and get new parts sent. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Lunging strike will be very strong. Yeah, see, the PSU, I wouldn't mind. Like, if it was just that, that's okay. But I have to do the motherboard, the cooler, the CPU, ESU. Ugh, I just don't want to do it, but I have to do it. Yeah. And I'm running out of time, and I don't think that I'll be able to get it done before the season goes live. It's a streaming PC. Its stream keeps crashing, and that's supposed to fix it, but... Hey, Kerr, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank you for choosing me. Oh, I am so tired. Ugh. I got home and passed out. Last night, I fell asleep at before 7. I didn't even stream. Ready for some sleep. I gotta find some time before the launch of the new season. Okay, let me copy this here. Hey, Knight. Yeah, but your brain functions much better when you sleep. And if you're trying to talk and speak coherently and record things, it's much easier to do that all when you can speak. Not seeing things through the wall, but I'm also just not functioning either. That's a big one. So, but we're gonna get some sleep tonight. We have Tuesday, Wednesday off before the season goes live. So we got plenty of time. We'll be good to go. G, T, G. Just gonna get my stream set up real quick, and then we'll go build some more planners. Wondering what's going to happen if this whole shadow drop thing is for real. I always play with Lunging Strike and Earthquakes first. It's always my first go. Oh, wait. God, I think that might be part of the reason. Oh, they haven't announced anything about shadow dropping anything because they won't announce anything if it's a shadow drop. I highly doubt it, but people are speculating based off of an image, one of the cosmetics that they saw. I don't believe it, but we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna play Hoda. But Lunging Strike is a lot faster to level with Earthquakes. So we're gonna be leveling with Earthquakes. Hoda's gonna be an endgame build, not a leveling build. So that'll be the first one that we play. Then we're gonna go into Hoda for the end game, but I want to get gear first. And Earthquakes and Lunging Strike is much easier to get gear with. All right, let me see if I did this right. Yeah, it could be something like that, Demon. Yeah, the transition is new. I had it made. It's very cool. It makes a noise, right? I can't hear a noise when I do it. There was a noise when they gave it to me, but everybody said they can hear it. I just can't hear it at all. Okay, perfect. Oh, look at that. I did it. It worked. Is that too big? Or is that fine? Hey, Geenish? Hey, Gat? Oh, nice, Demon. Yeah, they did a really great job. That was exactly what I asked for. I told them what I was thinking in my head, and they came up with it. I sent them the logo, and I said I wanted it to switch the logo, and then I wanted, like, a sword to go through the middle of it somehow. And they made the whole... And I sent them a transition with the, like, the letters coming out. So, I have not heard of Soulframe, no. Yep, that's what I do every season. Done that since earthquakes were a thing. Always the same one? Oh, I don't want to do this. This is my least favorite part of this whole thing. I don't know if I'll have any time, Geenish. Hey, Ronan. I have to get all of these planners done for Mobalytics by Tuesday. I have to get all of the videos done by Thursday. Diablo 4 will go live Thursday. And then we're going to have to make all of the new updated videos, updated guides, update the website. Path of Exile 2 is launching. Hey, Cap. Hey, Violet. I didn't buy into the hype, JGat. I never buy in. Depends on where in the world you're at, Yenish, but for anybody in the US, it's going to be on Thursday. I don't want to do this, but I have to do it. This is the biggest pain to do. Not the right one. So it's going to be on the 11th at 8:30 PT. So for anybody else can do the calculations. 8:30 PT. I guess I can just put that on the screen. Let's put it on the screen for everybody. Let me just set that up. That's what I'm about to do, Loth. Yes, it does. That's why I don't want to do it. Setting up leveling guides is the worst, especially, and I make more work for myself because we do the 1 to 25, 26 to 40, and 41 to 60. So that means my skill tree has to be the same here, has to be the same here, and then continue down has to be the same here, and then continue down off of the other ones. It is the biggest pain in the world. But we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Because, and then if I get anything wrong on the leveling path, I have to redo the whole thing because there's no dragging. I can't drag a skill up and down on the leveling path here. Yeah, so what everybody's speculating is that they're going to shadow drop if you pre-order the expansion pack after the Game Awards, then you have access to the new class. That's what they're expecting. I don't believe it, and I don't buy into any of the new class hype until Blizzard announces it, but that's what people are thinking. Season start. November 11th, 8:30 p.m. p.m. Save. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. And they're doing it based on a cosmetic that was dropped. That is what everybody's going on. Their speculations are there was a cosmetic that was dropped and hinted at and shown, and it looks like a flail. So everybody's thinking that it's a paladin. All right. People are still going to pop in and ask when the season starts, even though I have it on the screen. We should keep a tracker of how many people pop in and ask, even though I have it on the screen. Yeah, Pacific time. I can do PST if that makes it easier. PST, right there. Better? Is that better, Captain? Okay. Hey, Jibba. We don't know the name about anything at all. We have no idea about the expansion pack at all. Everybody's just speculating. Oh yeah, congrats on your 10K. Loth. Is there a site that gives a countdown for Season 11? There was somewhere. I can't remember if it was on the Diablo 4 website, but there was one somewhere. Hey, Leonardo. So this is about 12 hours, 13 hours later than they normally start. And it's on a Thursday instead of on a Tuesday. But they're doing it because of the Game Awards. All right. All right. Let's click the button. So the skill tree has been changed. I don't know if this has changed, but according to Blizzard, it's gonna, or Diablo devs, you have 1 skill point spent, so we get Lunging Strike, and immediately unlocks this here. And then 1 more point spent, and we now unlock this here. But because it's going to be Whirlwind, we're not going to even bother going down yet. Yeah, they're going to, they already said to watch the Game Awards because there's a big announcement. So they said it in one of the interviews that the devs had. Yep, they cut the requirement. All right, Zachary, sounds good. For what, Gore? Pocket Endless Fury. So let's go into we're gonna end up with ground stomp over. Yeah, there's a whole lot. Oh, Whirlwind is far behind all of the other DPS. Earthquakes is gonna be good though. Okay. I don't want to throw Leap into this, but I also want to keep Ground Stomp on, but you can also get cooldown reduction, but it's going to be low. Lunging Strike is going to be the strongest Barbarian build. Hoda will be behind it. How do I want to build this now? It used to be nice and simple. Everything flowed really well for these builds, but now this will go here. I don't take Warcry. We don't Leap. With Battle Fervor. Give me Berserking. I would solve my issues for Berserking. And that's once every 25 seconds. Or once every 19 seconds, I get 15x. I want Leap in there because it's so fast now. And if we just get a little bit of attack speed, it's going to be really great for leveling mobility. Immortalize, welcome in. Yep, season 11 hype. Whirlwind will be good with Quakes, yes. We got 3/4 of the core skill team in here with Immortalize and Loathburger. Immortalize, did you see that Loathburger hit 10k subs on YouTube? Yeah, it's awesome. I need to do... What am I doing here? We were talking about the... hey Zeus. The shadow drop that everybody's freaking out about. I mean, I'm going to use Hoda in the end game, but Lunging Strike is going to be stronger. I just like playing Hoda. I don't really need to play the strongest builds that are out there. Ah, that's awesome, Jesse. Okay, I'll make sure I go check it out. What is happening here? Thank you. There it is. Okay. All right. I need to spend 34 points here. Trying to finish up planners too, I know. I had to redo my leveling guides. Well, 2 of them. The basic skill leveling guides, I don't really need to redo the Paragon or the skill tree because it's all going to be the same, but for the core skill ones, I do. I know, it's been a ton of work. I drop. Yes, they are less time consuming. Especially since you don't have to redo all the skill trees in the Paragon boards when you update. Let's just make it easy on myself. I'll just keep it as it is for now, and then we'll redo it after the season starts. Booming voice. Warcry. Booming voice. Leveling path here. That works. Okay. Sounds good. Oh, okay, yeah, it hadn't gone through yet. All right, I got it. Lunging Strike has been the strongest barbarian build for 3 seasons now. It's always been the top clearing for the pits. It's always very fast for clearing endgame. So and nothing's changing with Lunging Strike at all. So it's still going to be the strongest one out there. Nothing got a big enough boost in damage for it to be not number 1. Three more. It fit in so nicely there. Yep, I guess I'll just do this. $31, and then 3 more. We're gonna end on Belligerent. Oh no, wait, Battle Fervor Unconstrained. But active, 2 more. Perfect, okay. Okay. Update it. Refresh. So let's get back to it. Thank you for the follow. How's it going, TV Rockman? Welcome in. Wing path. Okay, reset. Now we're gonna do here, open leveling path. We're gonna go Lunging Strike, Whirlwind, right? 3 points in the Whirlwind, Rallying Cry, Ground Stomp. Rallying Cry, Ground Stomp, and then from Ukraine. Got electricity for 3 hours. What's new about the season? So much. I have so much that's happening. They're updating itemization. They are changing crafting. They're adding in new seasonal content. Buffs to all classes. There's a lot. Hey, Para. Okay, so then we're gonna go into Warcry and then... Oh wait, 1 and 2. Here. So we can go into Warcry. 1, 2, 3. And then Booming Voice. I think so. I think the Storks will have a pretty strong build. Booming Voice points into Whirlwind. Three Whirlwind, and then Aggressive Resistance and Battle Fervor. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and Battle Fervor, Belligerence, and Unconstrained. Battle Fervor, Belligerence, Unconstrained, Belligerence. Okay. Then, and then, here. Oh wait, here. Going to sleep? Alright, have a good night. Alright, now, after Unconstrained, Belligerence maxed out, Pit Fighter heavy. That's easy. Here. Wait. The wrong one? Yes. No. No. It's not. Belligerence. Pit Fighter. How many do I need to spend here? 52. Okay. Heavy hitter, heavy-handed, opposing presence. Okay. Heavy hitter, heavy-handed. What was I going into? Oh, imposing presence. Oh, interesting. Okay. Opposing presence. Invigorating Fury. That's 50. 2. I need to spend 2 more. Okay. I'm always going to be 2 ahead. So, in that case, what is here? Comes after this. Martial Vigor. Okay. 2 points into Martial Vigor. Here we go. Miss your WoW Sork. Yeah. E3. Spiritborn, I believe, is probably going to be one of the strongest classes in the season. Unless they drop the Death Knight. Or was it a Witch Doctor? Or wait, was it a Paladin? A Crusader? Yeah, with Sanctification, yes. What are you looking to sanctify? Is it an aspect, or is it all going to be multipliers? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Hi, Bagel. Yeah, Waffle's in your house right now. Bring back the witch doctor? Yeah. Waffle, come on. Waffle. Oops. Okay, sorry about that. I had to take the dogs outside. Okay. We're back. Hey, Jimbo, Dan, how's it going today? Alright, so last section here. And we're done. Hey, Eclectic. How's it going? Took me a second to get that out, but I got it. You know what they say. I have 4 leveling guides right now. Celtic. Okay, got it. Got it. Plunging strike. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 3. Paramedic, nice. uh, 2, 3. Was that wrong? Yes. Wait, so you just haven't been paying attention, Hala? They announced it several days ago that its season's going to be on the 11th. Wait, why 4? Oh, I must not have refreshed. Also, it's right there on the screen, too. We got it. And that'll give everybody the time for their time zone. You can use that right there. Yes, that's correct, Lothburger. Okay, good. Yeah, switch then. Is what? Is season 11 what? Yeah, that was a big win. That was a very big win. What? No, right there. It's right. That's when it's coming out on the 11th. Wait, booming voice. And then Whirlwind. Okay. Back on track. Whirlwind here. Hi, Bagel. Welcome back. I got you your house back. One, 2. Yeah. The druid looked cool. It looked... you never take the developers' gameplay footage that they put in as what the game will actually look like, because it's scaled back a lot. Same thing with Diablo. When you watch the trailers, it doesn't look like they're really doing much or hitting very hard. So I'm sure the druid will do a lot more damage than it actually does. But did anybody else think this? That the bear form looked really weird, almost like a bear combined with a sausage dog. I know, the campaign is absolutely brutal. So brutal. And the meth wolf. Yeah, I know. Wait, did I do something wrong? How do I have an extra point? What the heck? So I hate these here. Why can I not see this now? There we go. Alright, so Lightning Strike, Fierce Rallying Cry, Ground Stomp, Whirlwind, War Cry, Booming Voice, Whirlwind, Aggressive Resistance. Oh, there's a point in Brute Force. Okay. That will do it. But, okay. Bunch of legends here? Yes, there are. Yes, there are. The Wyvern looked pretty cool, though. As I was moving down, I accidentally selected something. And this is what I hate about... Oh, wait, I think I could have just removed that. Yep, I could have just removed that. Okay, that's fine. So after Aggressive Resistance... Battle Fervor, Battle Fervor. Okay, we're back on track now. Hey, how's it going, Crash? Okay. Now we're good. Unconstrained. Then we finish off Belligerence, right? Yes. Then Pit Fighter. Belligerence. Pit Fighter. Heavy Hitter. Heavy-Handed. Opposing Presence. Did I get that right? Right there. So you can figure out what time it's going to be for you, Crash, based on the start time that's on the screen there. Depending on where you're at in the world, it's going to be different. So you can see whatever time that is for you. One, two, three. Marshall Vigor. Okay. No, that's okay. Is it too small? It'll just make it easier for everybody if I have the time there. You want me to make it bigger? I don't know if that'll help or not. So now, finish this up. Thank you, Crash, for the follow. I appreciate it. Make it bigger. Okay. The only time that I will not play Barbarian at the launch of a season is when there's a new class. I'll play the new class first, and then we'll hop onto the Barbarian after. That work? Better? No. Everybody... No, I'm just talking about if there is a new class, that's the only time that I will not play a Barbarian. I think the only next class that I would really, really want to see, like be super excited about, would be if we got to play an Angel. That would be very cool. Hoda should be fine. We'll see how it feels when the season goes live. But they increase the Fury generation that you're gonna get from Hoda. Sorry about what season? Klyptonian? Yeah, that would be the best new class. A fisting Klyptonian? I'd be down for that. Raid leader. Why are you sorry about season 11? I'm excited about season 11. David, welcome to the Legionnaires. Thank you so much for the support. Perfect. 3. Done. Easy. Boom. Anybody a really good artist? Can somebody design a Klyptonian class for me, please? Oh, your lunging strike one? Nice. Okay. This should be done. Updated this here. Really? Yeah, they change mechanics every season. That's the best part of it. The core will stay the same of the game, but everything does change. Teach you how to craft what? Klyptonian? No, it'll still be Cliptus. My starting characters and main characters have always been Cliptus since, like, it's been over 20 years now, I think. Alright, so that's done. Gotta do this one now. Oh, he's keeping all his secrets? Interesting. Okay. Okay, Big Papa. The little bit that I got to play of this league, crafting was much better than it was the previous league. And I got pretty much... I didn't even... Like, in the previous league, I traded for a lot of gear. In the current league, I didn't do any gear at all, and I was able to get myself some really good gear. I just didn't play it very much. I think I'm just gonna follow the same thing. It is gonna be fun. Yes, I agree. Yeah, Lunging Strike is gonna be good. Lunging Strike is gonna be the strongest barbarian build again. 1, 2. I think we're gonna do this. I'm not really gonna stack this up to 10 times. I guess I'll use wolves. Let's skip Berserking. I'll solve a lot of issues. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All of the ancients. Okay. One here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. And 6. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here. And what do we max out with? Reload this. We are not going to be racing this season. We'll be racing next season, but we're not going to be doing it this season. There is way too much going on. There's absolutely no way that that Immortalize and I would have been able to organize a race. And then with the start times changing, there's no way we could have done it. Because Mobalytics went through a complete update. Like, we still have to update all of the planners, record all the videos. Like, there's so much more to do. But yes, definitely in the future. It's been so much fun, and with capstones, it gives us a way more fun option to do, because like, you had to get into the Torment tiers in order to complete whatever our challenge was for the race. And not only that, but you had to wait till you were level 60. In the current season, you can actually get into Torment tiers before you're level 60, which means that we can change around the parameters of the race and how it's going to feel. So I'm pretty excited to see what it feels like. No, I'm making Barbarian builds, no Ball Lightning build for me. But Ball Lightning is not going to be what it is in the current season. It's going to go back down quite a bit in damage. You lose out on all the Chaos Armor, so things are going to change quite a bit. Fervor, Belligerence, and Unconstrained. Okay, that's right. 2, 3. Yeah, and the interesting thing is, and this is something that people don't know and don't actually don't even believe me, is that they keep a whole bunch of what's on the new server or on the new season under wraps, and they also don't tell the partners. The amount of stuff that they keep from people is way more than anybody will ever believe or ever think. But there's a lot of surprise for me as well, which is kind of cool, because then it keeps the season fresh, and we don't get to know everything that's happening, and there's still secrets for us and stuff to discover. Hey, David. Yeah. Sometimes they're so tight-lipped that it is a little frustrating, because you want to know the answers to some of the questions about patch notes or what's going to be changing, and you get 0. Nothing. Nothing. Hey, Blood. I'm growing more curious with the game. Me too. Yeah. Unconstrained. But then we're gonna do last point into Belligerence. 3, 3, 3, 3, It is very interesting. But so far it's been confirmed that it's not Diablo 4, it's not God of War, and it was not something else. So we don't know what it's going to be yet. Opposing Presence, Invigorating Fury, Martial Vigor. This was 52, I think? Yeah, I think 52 points here. Ended on Martial Vigor. The thing looked really cool, though. Nah, Season 11 is going to be fine. That was just everybody doomsaying. Eric. It's... After everybody did all their doomsaying, and then they heard the patch notes, everybody took it all back. It was pretty funny, honestly, to watch it all. Like, I don't know. Everybody just freaks out about a little bit about some change. And how the PTR feels, but most of the time the PTR doesn't feel great. It's not really designed that way. And the amount of times that people have come out of a PTR and been like, nope, that feels terrible. I hate it. I'm not playing. And then they get into the season and it's fine, has been so many times. The game is going to be just fine. It's going to be just as fun as always. It'll be perfectly fine. Here. You heard Druid might be the worst? I don't know. I think in terms of like build diversity, everybody's saying that Barbarian might be the worst in terms of like how many builds they'll have that's viable, but they just got some big buffs. So we'll see where everything kind of lands. So we won't really know for sure until we get there. Hey, Ibrahim, how's it going? Had a take that made some sense, but hoping that also a cool announcement. I didn't get to watch the video, what it was, to see what Riker said. Duo was talking about it in Discord, but I just didn't get to watch it. Fervor. Doing belligerence. Here, Druid is going to be a little tough, though. Yeah. I think Barbs will be decent. I really don't think that it's going to be as bad as everybody's saying. There were some pretty big buffs to it. Ramaladni's is still going to scale. So, I think we'll be just fine. I'm not too worried. Constrained, Belligerence, Pit Fighter. Okay. Constrained. Belligerence. Fighter. Heavy hitter. Heavy-handed. Opposing Presence? Opposing Presence. Yep. Invigorating Fury. Martial Vigor. Okay. Go. No Mercy. Slaying Strikes, Wallop. Mercy. Here. And then 1, 2. Okay. Here we go. Orcs will likely have one of the strongest builds. Yeah. Sparkling something? Or spark... What is it called again? Crackling Energy, is it? Okay, yeah, Crackling Energy. Yeah, that was the one. Let's just call it Sparkling. That's it. That's the new build. Sork's gonna play Sparkling. It's official. You guys heard it here. Brand new build coming. Yeah, that mace is absolutely insane. I don't... Yeah, that's crazy. The barbarians get a pair of pants that make something that's already weak a little tiny bit stronger, and then the Sorks get that thing. Crazy. This one good? I think this one's done. Immortalized, did you see that you can do this with the builds? You can do, like, please read the how it works section, and you can click on it to go right down to how it works. I figured it out last night. I think it was last night or the night before. Like, I set it up so that you can go to, like, your skill, like, just right from there. You don't even need to find this here. And then if you're reading through the, like it says right here, this will be your first variant here. You can go to the unique variant when you find them. Yeah, it does. This changes right here. So skill 0 and then unique 0. So they each have their own one. So I just had it linked in the build overview, so you can go straight down there if you need to. I accidentally did it. Yeah. So this one here is the build. Hey, Sport, welcome back. Sorks losing losing the Emperor. They'd not offensive anymore. Gotcha. Makes sense, Charmed. Variant swapping highlighted, which is useful. Yes. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be enough for people to still not miss it, but... Malakan, how's it going today? I'm doing good, Sport. We're just building planners. Okay, so uniques. Set up here. Done. I'm excited for the season. Right at the bottom of all of the planners, right down here at the very bottom. Is this working now? Will this actually work and not give me max life on everything? My max life is getting stuck. I'm gonna have to change this when masterworking gets updated, though. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go Barbarian. I don't know if I'm gonna add in Sanctification yet until we get into the season live, and then we'll update with Sanctification later. And do you think that we're actually getting two-handed attack speed? I don't know if we're gonna get two-handed attack speed. They said that you could accidentally roll it at the enchanter, but they didn't say that it was not intended to be on a two-handed weapon. No, attack speed would be way better than critical strike damage. Critical strike damage is very, very small. It was dropping in the open world. Okay, sounds good. Kristen, thank you so much for those. Okay. Yeah, so I saw it dropping, but they said that you could accidentally roll it. So we're gonna have to see. Yeah. It said that you could accidentally roll it at the enchanter, but it was also dropping onto gear. So I don't know if it's like a drop only, which would be weird because they don't have any of those in the game, but I thought that might have been something they were putting in. But if you can get attack speed, this is way better than any other stat that you can put onto this. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna leave it on there for now, but I'm thinking that it might. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to find it from a drop. or if it was just not supposed to be there at all. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna leave it on there, and then if we have to, we'll just remove it. But it's just kind of, like, it's kind of lame, because, like, it's critical strike damage, vulnerable damage. Like, that's all you're gonna put on weapons, and there's really nothing else that you need. So, I don't know. We'll see. Where did this go? Okay, wait. Let's see. See, this is what I mean right here. Fix an issue where attack speed could appear as an affix on a two-handed weapon through enchantment. But it doesn't say anything about dropped. It just says through enchantment, but it was dropping on here. All right, have a good night. Yeah, that was it. Hey, Saint. Mobalytics for fresh perspective. Keep up the good work. Ah, thank you. Awesome. Yeah, actually, that's what we're doing tonight, is we're updating the max roll, or the, geez, the max, updating the Mobalytics planners tonight. You didn't get it on gear. Yeah, I thought, I could have sworn that I got it on gear. Dropped, but maybe not. All right, Para. Thank you. Maybe. Maybe it's just, that was the only way to get it. I could have sworn that it dropped, but maybe not. We're gonna put it on there for now, and then we'll remove it if we need to. Hey, Rob. How's it going today? Okay, so that here. Then we'll remove this. I'm gonna save this first, and then try it again and see. Do this here. Hey, Saint. Is the max life gonna stay? Is the max life gonna stay off? I really hope, honestly, I really hope that attack speed is there. Yeah, welcome back. We got a couple hardworking guys in the game, in the stream tonight. No tier list, not yet. If there's going to be a tier list, I'm only going to do it for the barbarians, and I'm just waiting for Mobalytics to finish updating, which I believe is somewhere around Tuesday or Wednesday. And then once we get Mobalytics site updated, then we'll talk about the barbarians. But did it stay? Oh wait, we got to refresh again. Nope. Still doing it. Okay. I know that Mobalytics is going to do another big update tomorrow, and then it should fix itself. I'll have to come back to this one again. And then my Lunging Strike build doesn't have my seasonal divine gifts, so I'm going to have to do that again when Mobalytics updates. Thanks, Oliver. So now, Cast Hammer, Call of the Ancients, Fear Generation, attack speed, damaging. Yep. Shouts for cooldowns on Call of the Ancients. Let's update that so that it actually shows the shouts. We're running all 3 shouts. I really like, just for the looks of it, I really like the big full icons, but they're just so big that it doesn't fit in very well anywhere. Rallying Cry. At Challenging Shout. At War Cry. They did give me confirmation that this will eventually make it into an actual slot in the planner. I cannot tell you how excited I am that we'll be getting Arsenal selection. And this is season after season after season that I've been asking for it, and I'm so excited for it to finally make it there. I don't know if it's going to happen before the launch of Season 11, but they're working on it. Right there, Devious. You can kind of figure it out based on that time, what time it's going to drop for you and your time zone. But it's different for everybody. Some people it's on 12th, some people it's on the 11th. For me, it's actually before that time, because I'm behind everybody else. Mythic setup. I don't think we're going to be running Hardly Quit Press, but I'm going to change. I'll change it later. Yep, no problem, Devious. Fury management, maintain Fury call 5 seconds, yes. Although we can't get it down to 9.5 seconds without having Vehement's Brawler on. Which do I have Vehement's Brawler on? No. We can't get it down to 9.5 seconds. What is it, 11? 11.2 seconds? I think it's 11.2. Hey, Dap. What does everybody think they're going to run for their first class in Season 11? Barb? Fury. Chiefs keep rallying crap 100% of the time. Fury generation lends blessing. Massive buff. Fury generation is very important. Tired of running Sork and Druid? Alright, let's go. Welcome to the Barb Nation. They're dropping it after the Game Awards. I'm gonna have to wait for the update to finish this one here. I do want to... Season 6. Weird, Saint. I wonder why. Okay, perfect. State. Wow. Whirlwind leveling guide. That's... Nope. Oh. I think they're gonna. I think that's pretty much a given. I think they're gonna announce the DLC next week. I don't think that anybody is debating that, and it's pretty much a guarantee. I don't see what else they would be announcing and why they would be making such a big deal out of it. Hey, yeah, Barb Nation. Okay. Make sure that works. It did. Beautiful. I saw that. But I don't... It's very strange. I wonder if the translation maybe just got lost. Oh, no, anytime there's a brand new class, I'll be on it, no matter what. And the reason is because, like, it's a fun thing to be a part of. And you're only going to get one time ever to be part of a release of a new class or a new expansion or something like that. So I want to be part of that craziness. So I'm always excited to get onto a new class and try it out when it pops out. So it happened with the Spiritborn. We got onto the Spiritborn when it first launched. And I played Spiritborn for a little while. And even though Spiritborn was insanely strong, I spent almost the whole season on the Barbarians. I did my builds for the Spiritborn, I played it, I had fun. Then we went back to the Barbarian and spent the rest of the season on the Barbarian, so... Probably what's going to end up happening again. Is if whenever the next class drops, whether it's this supposed shadow drop or if it's whenever the expansion drops, I will be on the new class until I get my... until I have fun with it, and then I'll be on the next... back on the Barbarian. I don't even have an overview for this. I won't really be doing much of the Necromancer. However, there's some really great creators at Mobalytics that do Necromancers. Wait, did I not finish this one? That's... I could have sworn I did this. I did do this. Okay, I have to do this one now. Okay. Yeah, that's a good choice. Yes, that's what they mean by shadow dropping. That you... people are thinking that you'll be able to pre-order the expansion pack and get access to the new class, whatever it is. They think that that's what they're going to announce. I don't know if I buy it, but we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, I don't know if I don't. Yeah, that's a good way to say. I don't know if I don't know if I buy it, but I would buy it. Yeah, it would be very weird, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what ends up coming out of it. Canadian Arrow, welcome to the stream. Hello. Okay, sounds good, Knight. I appreciate you watching. Player authority is good. Versions build. I think we'll do this here. I think we'll do this. Maybe with Harlequin's Crest, too. I didn't really look too much into the China servers. I'm just gonna play Diablo. I'm not gonna worry about what they're doing. Gonna have fun. Your double swing, Crown Evolution, yep. Blah, 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 blah. This one didn't get stuck with max life. There. Go with resource generation here. Double swing, deal double damage. Ranks it. Double swing. I did work on this a little bit, apparently. I remember the name. Okay, here we go. Y'all cry. Pretty standard. Strength off here. Thank you for the follow. Invisible Hand, welcome in. What do we got for here? And move this around just a little bit so I can see. Gonna go up here, and we're gonna go up here, and then we're gonna save. Perfect. All right, 3 more followers on Twitch, and we'll give away some points, everybody. Hey, Flug, how's it going? Mythics, we're actually gonna go with. Let's do Harlequin's Crest for now. I think we'll probably switch to Perdition. Probably don't need the toughness, but we'll find out. Next resource, cooldown reduction. The capstone bonus for masterworking in the new season is going to be very interesting. It definitely is a lot more fun than just getting another GA, getting the capstone bonus. So I do like that. False death. Grandpapa. Did we drop Bold Chieftain? Not a guaranteed crit here. Maybe we drop Starless Sky. No, it's got a lot of critical strike chance on it. I think we can probably get our crit chance up high enough. But let's go with Starless here. Although, Red Fury, I think, would give me more damage. No, we'll do Starless for now. More ranks of core skills. More critical strike chance. Go with Diamond for now. Grandfather, and then this will be Melted. Heart of Selling. We'll have to see what exactly this feels like, but I think this will be a fun version of this here. I'm gonna be pretty bummed if we can't have. Actually, wait. Oh, this. If we can't have two-handed attack speed on the two-handed weapon, it's gonna be a pretty big bummer because I don't want to run double additive damage because it doesn't really do much. Attack speed is way more interesting than critical strike damage. It would be really overpowered, so I don't know if they would just leave it like that, but it would be really nice. Okay. I didn't add any sanctification in yet. DJ, welcome back. Wallop. This one. Oh, gross. Did it out of order? Oh my god. Strength. Max life. Cannot do that. You cannot have things out of order. Always strength, max life. Gotta go that way. No, I'm not OCD. You're OCD. Whatever. I don't care. Oh, Chill coming in with the smackdown. Okay, divine gifts. Let's add this in here. I was trying to fool somebody. I'm good. I'm not as tired because I napped. I was very tired. Too tired the last couple days. I didn't even stream yesterday. Turbo, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. 2 more followers on Twitch. We'll give away some points to everybody. I didn't even scream, not once. Oh, hello. 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 Nope, 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 nope. Jesus. Anybody want to take a guess at what time I crawled into bed yesterday and went to sleep? 70% sure. Okay. When? 3 a.m. Today. 6 a.m. Okay. 7 p.m. on the 22nd. Okay, that's coming up. Yeah, that's not good. That's right before Christmas. I fell asleep at like 6:45, 6:50 p.m. yesterday. I was trying to do planners and I was sitting here and I could not stay awake. I couldn't. I wanted to stream. Couldn't stay awake. Yep, 10 minutes off. I could not do it. I tried so hard. Wait, when did I do that? I didn't do that at night. Okay, I need this here. Okay. So we're gonna do screams and anguish. Screams and anguish. And then hellfire and sin. Fire and sin. Shadow and lies. And then pain and squalor. Good. I gotta do it again. Screams. Anguish. Hellfire. Sin. Shadows. And lies. Pain. And squalor. Did I get that right? Shadows, hellfire, yes, perfect. Done. Easy. Too easy, some would say. Eyes. Awesome sounding metal core bands. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Yep. That's what I was doing. Yeah. Oh, when I was still at work. Yeah. That's what I do. That's my job in Discord, is to harass people in channels. The only reason I created a Discord server, so I could go around harassing people. So then we need to do the how it works here. And a copy. And paste. Beautiful. How it plays is wrong, because this needs to be... Oh, what do I call it? What do I call it? The Hammer of the Ancients. What? Pure Hammer of the Ancients, so pure double swing. Better one. Your double swing. Yes, yeah. Yes, he does. I'm very, very lucky to have him in the server. Hey, VRN. I'm looking forward to playing the Barb. Should be fun. You'd listen to Pain and Squalor. Yes, for sure. For sure. I would not be able to keep up with all the messages. So I'm very very glad that he's there to help everybody out. Okay. All right, I think this one might be good. Let me just double check everything over, but wait, do we need to redo the mythic section? Yes. We have to redo all of these here. The color changed. Oh wait, probably help if I hit edit first. I'm asking them to move the edit button. Would be help me a ton. But I don't know if it's actually going to happen or not. So many planners to do. Wait, what is happening? Round of false death. Level racing. Oh, very nice. I haven't really looked into too many of the other classes yet, Rim, but a lot of the class tier lists are going to look, are going to be based off of sanctification. So you're gonna have to take them with a grain of salt, because a lot of those are gonna be based off like really great sanctification, which is gonna be pretty decent or pretty hard to get. So just make sure you pick a class based on like what's going to be the most fun to play for you, not based on what the tier lists say. Because it's all going to... Sanctification is going to change around every build, no matter what. Hey, Jay. It's going to drop right there. Just depends on the time and where you're at in the world. So you can just use that and calculate it based on wherever you live. Wait, what? Right there. You can just use that time right there, and then it depends on where you live. You just calculate the hours. Spiritborn is very fun. Yep, no problem. So some people it's going to be the 12th, and some people it's going to be 11th. It just depends on where you're at in the world. No, it's either on the 11th or the 12th. Either one. Depends on where you're at. Craving In-N-Out burger with animal style fries. Hey, Onion. Yeah, no, it's gonna be the 12th for you, Chill. Because it's 8:30 p.m. Yeah, it's the 12th for you. Immortalize is in the stream, actually. And has done a ton of builds. I think he's got 15 builds. At least I'm out of the hospital now. Wait, when is your birthday, Chill? Yeah, Immortalize is in the stream right now on Twitch. See? Got a ton of really great builds. I actually took a lot of inspiration for how I did my planners. Looking at one of Immortalize's Path of Exile builds. I saw the level of detail and how the level of detail, and I had never really looked at like anybody's planners before, so mine had detail but not like that. So I saw that and I completely redid all of my planners. I put my own flair on it. I didn't, but yeah, it was I was very inspired. So if you guys want some great builds, especially for the Spiritborn in season 12 or 11, I've read the 12th. In season 11, then check out Immortalize. Cannot go wrong. Oh, okay, what shouts are we doing? Thank you. Yeah, I mean it's good to keep your own flair and your own style, and
then it comes off better, just as like that's your build. But definitely looking at how you laid out builds and how much detail you put in was definitely an inspiration for really beefing up the builds and adding in a lot of extra stuff. Why didn't the teddy bear eat dessert? He was stuffed. Got him. Yeah. That's because there's been so much so much to change in these planners. People were keeping track of how many days that I was working on planners, and Jesse, what were we up to? Was it like day number 13,597 of doing planners? I wish I could link to glyphs. Didn't they say that we're gonna get glyphs soon? Oh, thank you, Jesse. Yeah, thanks for keeping track. Oh, wait. Oh, we do got him. We got him. We got him. We got him. Yeah, I'm glad I tried. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just, yeah, no Diablo. Okay. But I do appreciate, and I'm sure Immortalized appreciates, everybody that hangs out while we do these planners. It's not the most fun thing to do, but it is important. Okay. Not the most fun thing to watch, I guess I should say. Playing the Mobalytics game, yeah, that's what we're doing right now. I'll be here all week. Thank you. Thank you, Jesse. Good. Good. On a mythic video, perfect video. I can get rid of that then, right? Yes. Get rid of that. Yes, it definitely does help quite a bit. Do you play Arc Asa PvP? I'm not sure what that is, Jay. Something to watch while I finish off Paragon 300. Yeah, that's a grind. I was really not close to Paragon 300. I'm at 272. I was not even close. I'm hoping, I do hope that he changes the rune colors. It is kind of important. I understand what he was saying about the two different, but yeah, it is an important thing. Like, yeah, we'll see. No, Menio, it's right over there, and you can figure out the time that it starts for you, but it's right up there in the corner there. It's going to be 2 different days depending on where you're at in the world. Game guide. These are good. Good. I think we're done. This one is just... yeah. Yes, we'll be on the Barbarian start.
Build variant. Delete that. Is it 666 goblins or 666,000, or is it 6,666,000? I can't remember which one it was. That's as high as you've been able to get. I mean, that is still pretty high. Oh yeah, 6 million. Okay. I thought so. Yeah, I think honestly, season 10 is probably the best time to do the 300 grind. For sure. Not gonna spend quite as much time in this planner. These are gonna be the very bottom of the barrel, unfortunately, for tier list wise. We'll get it up to snuff and we'll have everything in here, but this is not gonna be one of the most played guides out there. I wish that Mobalytics could give me data on traction per planner, because that would help quite a bit in terms of like how much time to put into each one and see how interested people are in each of the builds. All the ancients. All right, see if I remember this. Screams and anguish, hellfire and sin, shadow and lies, pain and squalor. Did I get that right? Sounded right. Screams, hellfire, shadows, pain. Perfect. Did it. Oh, shoot. Change. God, about this. We're changing this around in all the builds. We're gonna go two-handed mace. Do we go two-handed mace for leveling, or do we go polearm for endgame? I think we go polearm endgame and two-handed mace for leveling. Yeah. Yeah, let's go two-handed. We'll go polearm. You can use the like amount for metrics. Yeah, I could. But when we update the planners, it stays the same as the previous season ended. And there could be a lot of people that could go to some of the lesser ranked builds, but just don't favorite it. It was more for those. Like, for the higher ranked ones, I'm not too worried about it. Those get traction. And I do get quite a bit of traction to the builds. They give me, at the end of the season, they give me an overall total that I get. But it would just be kind of fun to see a breakdown. Get that. Then let's grab that. No. Modifier here. Actually, upheaval deals double damage. You know what would be really great is if double swing got double damage instead of chance to hit twice.
I've never actually even looked at that. The achievement, so I don't really know where I'm at for it. Let's do... Oh, wait. Yeah, no. That was right. I actually never looked at the achievements at all in game. No. All up. Good. Get some toughness out of this here. Don't need critical strength chance with fear. Ring of Red Fear. That's fine. One here, I'll get some lucky hit. Good. Mythic version. Lucky hit here. Route of False Death here. Toughness. My wrist is really hurting today. Hasn't been like this in a while. What's going on? I really like the emotes. I think that they did a great job with it. Good. A grandpapa. Good. It's max speed. Max speed. This one needs attack speed. Legend Berry. Do you know that somebody commented on my barbarian video when I talked about the legendary? And I pointed out this right here. And they said, they put in the comments, legend dairy equals dairy product, milk, in parentheses. And then said, it should be legendary. And spelled out legendary for me. I was dying. I was dying. I'll probably go back through and change them all once the season actually launches. But Thought it was very funny. No, apparently I don't know. But now I know. Now I know. I was educated. Edumacated, some might say. Oh, I love the comments. Oh, remember Trade Chat Guy? I forgot to mention in my video about Trade Chat. I was so bummed. But Trade Chat Guy came back. And I guess I responded, I guess you didn't read the patch notes. They said they're going to be fixing it. Hey, how's it going? Rankty? Okay, so here we go. This one should be good. UI should start using Legendary. Legendary. That's good too. I want to be Legendary. Oh, so guess what? On Tuesday, I'm probably going to stream early. And we're going to have a nerd out session with the one and only Beat Dropper. Beat Dropper's been in the stream a couple times. And I'm going to work on setting up a spreadsheet for the Barbarian. And if anybody hasn't seen Beat Dropper's spreadsheet, it is absolutely insane. Everything's calculated up. So I'm gonna get like a basic version of that. Because I think that'll just help with like the next level of my build planning. And then when patch notes drop, I'll get to figure out a little bit better like what the increases are gonna do. So I'm excited to get it out to everybody. So, but I'm probably just gonna do it live. So if anybody wants to watch and kind of nerd out with me, we'll be doing that. Yeah, see, that's what I'm gonna say. No, it's absolutely legendary because the cow level. And then they could be like, what do you mean the cow level? Be like, I don't know. There's no cow level. I will forever laugh at Rax not getting that. I was dying. I could not believe. I was done. That made my day, my week, my year. I got so mad at them. No, that guy's very good at barbecuing. Oh, look at that 4GA amulet. Jeez, who's finding one of those? I think that this is not saving correctly. I definitely didn't do this, and I just updated this. So I don't think that this is saving correctly. Exactly. What do you mean? You put it there. God, it was so good. You okay, Hugo? What was that noise? You alright? Oh, God, that's so good. Yeah, this is definitely not saving correctly. For anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about, the devs did interviews with Rax and with Rob. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave them because it's definitely not saving correctly. So I'll just leave it. And in Rob's interview, well, not Rob, in Rax's interview,
towards the very end, Rax asked if the cow level was ever going to be introduced. And the devs kind of like looked at each other for a little bit and then said, wait, what cow level? So then Rax started explaining the things that you have to go do now, or like go kill a bunch of cows, and then you have to go do a ring turn in, and then you have to go down to this coast, and there's a whole bunch of clues all over the place that people have been following. And there's a whole Discord server dedicated to this. So if you wanted to follow along with it, you can go to the Discord server and follow along and do all of the steps. So Rax had started to do those, and he was asking about those. And the dev started saying, what cow level? And it just completely went over his head. And he got a little annoyed at them. And it was so funny. I don't know if he got it. Maybe he got it later, but I was dying because I got it right away. Because the whole point of the tome in Diablo 2 was there is no cow level. So they were doing a little riff on that, and it just went right over his head. Immortalize, I have a question for you. Maybe you have seen this, or maybe I just need to wait for the update. I have a dot. Yeah, the first rule of cow level is you don't talk about cow level. I have a dot here under lunging strike rotation. When I click the dot, it takes me to my build variants. When I click the lunging strike rotation, it takes me down to the lunging strike rotation. Then here takes me back up to the build variants. And I don't know where that dot is linked to. Clearly the dot is build variants. I did. It's, reload. Yeah, very strange. Yeah, I was dying. You need to go watch it. He's got the interview, and it's at the very end of the interview, so you can just scroll to the very end and watch it again. Yeah, I'll post it for them and see. But I'll just clip this right here. So I click on lunging strike rotation. It takes me down to lunging strike rotation, but there's a little dot here that when I click dot, it takes me back up to the build variant, and then it switches in the table of content to build variant. So I'm not too sure where the dot came from. I'll just clip it and post it for them so they can see it. Okay, I forgot that I'm changing all of these here. Okay, good. So that's updated. Well, Mobalytics is also about to do another big update on Monday, which is tomorrow. So we should be seeing that too. Upheaval, okay. This one here, I have to change this. Each variant has to do it. Polearms. Polearm. Date. Double swing, did I get that? Really? That was an actual suggestion? No, I have not. But it's only on one build. It's only on Lunging Strike. Lunging Strike also doesn't have the seasonal powers too, so I think that planner just got stuck in something. Double Swing. Double Swing is getting polearms. Getting polearms. We're getting polearms. See, this is the whole problem with the Barbarian arsenal, or not arsenal, technique selection.
You use the same ones no matter what. You mean the Banishlord's Talisman? Dark? The BLT? The best sandwich of the amulets? Any of the uniques, if you use the little side thing over here, you can go right down to the boss loot table for the barbarians. And it has all of it right down here. Each boss, the general pool, and the Banishlord's Talisman is in the general pool. So you can just find the Banishlord's Talisman right here. And that's from Duriel. Then it should also come from Andariel here. Oh wait, I lied, it's not Andariel. So it looks like Duriel right here. The BLT. But we should have them all down at the bottom there. Of all the bosses written in for you. No problem. Okay. Your hammer? All of the barbarian builds are going to use the exact same techniques. There's barely any diversity to it. Now, I mean, you can use your two-handed sword one if you're going to be running a bleed, but bleed isn't good. So, so there's that. Everything is going to run a polearm, pretty much. It was running two-handed axe because that was the only multiplier that you got before, but now that you can get both of them, you're going to get 15x here, and lucky hit chance is nothing really better. Two-handed mace has a small chance to give you fury back, but and then it's the same exact multiplier as this one here. So it's you're just not there's no diversity in it. It is cool that we're getting both abilities now, but it's just not anything that we're gonna really get to use much. But for the frenzy, for leveling now, leveling will get that small chance to restore. Now we don't have a lot of lucky hit chance when we're leveling, but it's still going to be something that every now and then we'll get a nice little bump in fury, which is 5. So update here. The amount of times I've gone through these guides and just adjusted. Is this leveling? Yeah, this is leveling. Okay. Two-handed mace, two-handed mace, two-handed mace. Leveling guide. We're definitely getting close to being done. Starting my Monday morning 7A shift in a few minutes. All right. Have a good one. Thanks for being here. Good luck at work. I start my Monday shift, then I have Tuesday and Wednesday off. I'm going to work a half day because I'm going to leave early sick on Thursday. And then I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I might be sick again on Monday, depending on how the season's going. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because then I'm off Tuesday again, so. Okay. Gotta do it. Yeah, yeah, streameritis. Pretty rough, honestly. Pain and Waller. Pain. Waller. Incredibly contagious. 8 here. Okay. Evil leveling guide. Rupture. Now I need to update this top section here. Do that section. Did you see what I said, Immortalize, about the update here? I was wondering if we could get it like inside, like maybe in the top here, or maybe something that followed along. Just because, like, whenever you want to update something, or if you forget to update, like click the button, the edit button, you have to go all the way back up to the top. It would just be nice if it followed you around. Yeah, I mean, it's not like the end of the world, but it would just be nice if we can get it moved around a little bit. Rupture. Zeus. Thank you, Zeus, for that. I appreciate it. 325 subs in the channel. That is insane. Thank you. Let me give away some points for that. I appreciate the support very much. Enjoy the points. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Okay. Let's see, wait, Zeus, were you in the gift card or the graphics card giveaway running? Here.
You. E. Like, what did I call it? Your hammer V. Okay. You. So screams and anguish. And hellfire and sin. Shadows and lies. Pain and squalor. This is definitely a fun way that they did this. It's different from a lot of the other seasons. Since you really don't get much power out of this, you just get rewards. So that is cool. Lunging Strike leveling. I always do Lunging Strike and Earthquakes to level with. And then we'll be doing probably Quakes up until I get enough gear to do Hoda. Lunging Strike will be probably stronger than Hoda, possibly by quite a bit. But then... Oh wait, almost done. But I still want to run the Hoda build. That's gonna be fun. And we'll have a couple weeks before the tower even launches. But I'm thinking that Leapquake, or maybe even Whirlwind Quake, is going to be strong enough to farm with. And we probably can get an infinite farming or an infinite Whirlwind build with Quakes. So with Romulandis and Melted Heart scaling. MD. 25 months in a row. Thank you. How do you have ads? How do you ever get ads when you have 25 months in a row? Okay. Deathblow. And a couple seasons ago, Deathblow was so good. Now it's not. Overview. Works. Okay. Here. Hey, MD. How's it going? Are you excited for the new season? DAs we'll worry about tomorrow. Then we'll get our taps here. This one is gonna do Wrath of Berserker. This has to go through variants. That's what I thought. I figured you'd be excited about it. Shadows, Lies, Hellfire, and Sin. Dreams and Anguish. Eight. Okay. A star. Congratulations. Thanks, Zeus. Just have something for you to follow. Yes. I got you. I got you. Don't worry. Charge, kick, leap. This is actually going to change. I'll have to do a brand new video. Very fun. Oh shoot, I didn't update that last one and I don't have the new pin. Gotta update this here. New pants? Gonna do chain scored. Cooldown reduction, brawling skills. Rubes. Some rubes in here. Kick to deal double damage. Oh. I think we're gonna need double kick. And here. Wrath of Berserker. Wrath of Berserker. Oh. Oh. Proud of False Death. I have the grandfather on here. $100X. 120. I think grandfather would be doing more. Hey, Pokemoose, welcome back. Maybe we do swap it here. Do the grandfather here. Let's wait till we get into the season. But I didn't. Oh wait, I have the Shroud of False Death in the unique version. Okay, we gotta change that.
Max life. Ground stomp. Oh, wait. I don't know if armor is actually going to be a thing, but good ground stomp cooldown reduction. Okay, we don't really need that though. I don't even think I need ranks to ground stomp with the way that the build is set up. Ruby. Probably just go earthquake size. Raid leader. Urge. Rubes. Rubes. Here. Here. Deal double damage. This is the mythic section. Okay. So this one is Shroud of False Death. The Grand Papa. Here. Good. Starless Sky. Oh, we're gonna have to go with Banished Lords. Dang it, if we go Banished Lords... Guess what, if we go Banished Lords, we run Pak Zan. But then I'm gonna have to drop Warcry. So we run Pak Zan with 1,000 resources. Pak does... Spend 5% of your maximum resources, you get 5. Zan is how much? 300? Yep, 300 offerings. Okay. So then... So a 6 is 60. Whoops. Nope. Typing is hard too. 60. Okay. We have to proc it 60 times. And this is POC, right? And that's 5% of my max resource? 5% of your primary resource. If it's a percentage base, though, that doesn't matter how much you spend then. You just have to be able to spend it fast. But if we're dropping all of our primary resources, which actually, never mind, we can't do Melted Heart of Selig. So that's far, never mind. Never mind. You lose all of your life. Does kick. I'm glad that I'm working through this again. Yeah. If kick damages an enemy, it consumes fury. This says consumes fury. Does it say consumes all fury, though? I could have sworn. Thanks for the lurk. I could have sworn it said consumes all fury. And if that's the case, that would be real bad. Let's take a look and see what it says here. Melted Heart of Selig is... Oh, I know that they're going to do the damage scaling differently, the damage reduction scaling, but yes, okay. We're gonna have to have that changed then. That wording's really, really important. This just says consumes fury. That all is very important. Very important. Now let's just make sure, let's double check that the wording isn't what was changed. That's not what I wanted. Patch notes. I want to go here. Fix the amount of fury cost for where fury cost was fixed an amount where the fury cost for kick was incorrect. What did they fix it to? But why is this all crossed out? Now, what is it going to say now? Thanks for the lurk, Charmed. Reverted the cap from the PTR. So the cap was this. And up consumed 500 fury. So does that mean that this will consume all again? And it's 25x or 20 fury? I'm guessing that's what it means. Or that would leave you with, I mean, it could be a very like dangerous build. You could like play Glass Cannon where you drop all of your fury and you only have 25% of your normal life left. And you have to regenerate your fury through Selig. You could do something like that, but you're gonna do a lot more damage with Selig. I'm gonna leave it just like this until we get into the season, into the server live. We'll leave it with this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to survive. I don't want to put together a build where people are just gonna die right away. So we'll have to try it out. That would not be very much fun. We'll leave it like that for now. We may change it. Dreams and anguish. Fire and sin. Shadows and lies. Pain and Waller. Uniques. Pain. Lies. And shadows. And fire. Wait, no. Dreams and anguish? Yes, okay, perfect. Thanks for the lurk, Big Papa. Alright, so are we good there? Kick and kick. Good. One. Kick. Open. New tables here. Orlando, welcome back. 18 months in a row. Crazy, it's been a year and a half. A little over, right? Thank you. How's PoE 2 been for you? Oh no, wait, I'm not done yet. Not done yet. Then we gotta grab the how it works section. At here, build overview. I like this. Ace. Are you on the warrior again? Oops. Almost done. Alarms. Alarm. Nice, okay. If the rumors are true, Merlando, and Diablo drops an unexpected new class, you gonna try it out? Wait, what the heck? Oh, there it is. Okay, sounds good. Profile here. Those I checked. That one's good. Not what I wanted. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm not expecting a new class to hit in season 11. Double swing. Good. Upheaval. Good. Plunging strike. Good. Leap quakes. I don't think I did leap quakes yet. Nope, we haven't done leap quake yet. Yeah, I mean that is true. That is true. If they were to actually drop a paladin, I think a lot of people would love to log on and try it out. But I don't know. It would be very interesting. Yeah, I saw. I watched the live stream. Full arms. Full arms. It was actually pretty cool. I got to make some TikTok videos for GGG. Like straight from them. They asked me to do it. So I went back and I watched the live stream so I could know what's coming and make some videos for them. Yeah. I'm actually pretty new to shorts. Like actually making them. Not what I want. Well, nope. I'm gonna play the short for you. Let me know what you think. Anybody that's listening, let me know what you think. Shorts are definitely comfy in Hawaii. Yeah. Let me wait for this to load here. Switch to this. Yeah, let me know what you think of the short. Let me pause this music here. All right. Hopefully the sound is good enough. Exiles.
For those who walk alone.
The last of the Druids is finally here. We got confirmation from GGG that the PoE 2 update 0.4 will officially release on December 12th, and this version will officially introduce the highly anticipated Druid.
The night bites colder, but there are those who bite back.
Now, if you're a Druid fan, you have absolutely got to log on the weekend of the 12th. Now, why do you want to log on the weekend of the 12th? If you haven't bought the game yet, it is going to be a free-to-play weekend. Play Path of Exile 2, The Last Druid, for free from December 12th through December 15th, PST, and it's going to be available on all platforms. You will get access to all of the content that is currently released in Path of Exile 2, and that will include the brand new content, The Last Druid, as well. And during that time, you will have access to all of the content that is currently available in Path of Exile 2, including the brand new content, The Last Druid. And the best part about it is that there is no limit to the amount of leveling that you can do with your characters, and it's all going to be saved to your account. If you enjoy your time that weekend for free, you can purchase the supporter pack for an early access key, and you can continue to play your account right where you left off. If that's not something you want to do, you can just continue to wait until Path of Exile 2 releases for free, and then you can pick up your character right where you left off. Now, not only are we getting the Druid introduced, but we're also getting the Fate of Val Lee. This is going to be introduced in the 0.4 update. More details are going to be revealed from GGG on the live stream on December 4th. You can play Path of Exile 2 and get an early look at the new Druid class starting on December 12th by purchasing the early access supporter pack on Steam. Thank you to GGG for sponsoring this video, and I hope to see you guys in-game. Exiles. So my first attempt at like really making like a short video. Well, yes, there's a limit for like those hours, but you can play basically as much, as many characters as you want in that free weekend time. But yeah, you only have the weekend to do it. Hey, Canna. Hey, John. Thanks. I have another one that's pending their review that I'm going to release about the actual update itself. I'm just waiting for them to finish the review.
This is what the editing here looks like for a like 2-minute video. These are all the little cuts and pastes and overlays. It was a lot more work than I thought it was going to be, but it was very fun to do and very fun to learn how to do it. Those are the things that I like doing. I like sometimes editing can be very frustrating, but a lot of times I really like figuring out the puzzle pieces to them. Unlike building computers, I don't want to do that. I hate doing that. I have to make it through one more day, then I'm off from work. One more day. I always level as Lunging Strike Earthquakes and then swap into the endgame build. But I mean, Hoda will be good for leveling. And if I have enough time, I'll do a leveling guide for Hoda. But, but Earthquakes is much easier to put together. It gets online very, very quickly. As soon as you get Earthquakes, they're strong. You just have to get Earthquakes. So you could go most of the leveling process without them. That's the only downside to it. All right. Close. Almost done. Oh no, I did swap it? Yeah, I did swap it. Yeah, new season's gonna be pretty good. I'm excited about it too. Hey, Star Knight. Whirlwind Quakes. Is running. Wrath of Berserker, nice and easy there. Okay, so of Berserker. All right, sounds good. Immortalize. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out for so long. Hey, Shirley. What about Friday? I did Whirlwind, Quake, Barb. Like season 8 wasn't so strong. I just talk about for leveling. Do you think Leap Quake will be mid-tier endgame? Yes. It'll be strong enough to speed farm with, but definitely not something you're going to push with. Have you got any resource showing that? Yes. Right here, website, game updates. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos about the changes coming up. Okay. Yep, no problem. Asked twice. Grand Papa. Shroud of False Death. Ring of Starless Sky and the Melted Heart of Selig. Heir of Perdition. This is a pricey build. Holy moly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mythics. Yikes. Wait, was this Leap or is this Earthquakes? Whirlwind Quake? Whirlwind Quake, okay. That is a pricey one there. Add this right here. We'll change that if that's not actually an affix. The season goes live. I'll go back through and do all of my GAs tomorrow. There's so many mythics. So many. But that's the end game version of the build. Sin. Shadows and Lies. Pain and Squalor. Hey. There's a lot to update with these guides this season. I'm really happy with the updates from Mobalytics. It looks great. That's in there. Change all of those. Whirlwind Quakes. Here, and then we're gonna go to how it works. Back up to the build overview. Chaos perks. Rid of because we're not doing chaos anymore. No more chaos. Ooh. I don't know if I'll actually need giant strides. It might not need giant strides for this build, which would be super nice. Because then you just add in more damage. It makes it even better. But the good news is you don't need a perfect giant stride aspect to make it work. So I'm not sure. Earth Perdition. Mountain Fury, okay. Good. That means I think I still need to do... Yep. Good. Good, good. Good. Done. Oh, when I get this here. I don't think I did this. Oh, and look at that. There's Chaos Armor. Chaos Armor gone. I don't know how I missed this, but it's apparently, I was just listening to a podcast about this. There was somebody that found a finger in Wendy's chili. Did you guys hear about this? It was a little while ago. Press. Won't be using to bolt more. We're gonna be getting rid of this. Well, it ended up like actually being like a real finger tip, like this much of someone's finger here, but it was planted by somebody. It wasn't something that was actually there. They were trying to defraud them. It was like a seed, yeah. Started growing more fingers too. Who's crawling? What's used? Hear about the Mountain Dew mouse case and how they got out of it? No, I did not. Table. Bottom. That's very funny. Not surprising. Stuff is so corrosive, but so delicious. It's been a long time since I had a Mountain Dew. The duplicity. uh, Ethics. I don't have a unique section in here. I don't have a unique section. Rain. For which season? And the best character is going to be whatever one you enjoy playing the most. They're all going to be pretty strong. They're all going to have good builds. They're all going to require a lot of sanctification to be really good. Yeah, like really, really good. Not really good. But like really good. Okay. Let's go back here. Yeah, it's obviously the barbarian. That's pretty obvious. Everybody knows that. The Ramalama Ding Dong. BLT. Banished Lord's Talisman. Crown of Lucian. Saber of Sal. Okay. Yeah, so they all will. Any class will be able to do that. All of the boss's life is getting reduced by about 60% across the game. Monster life for regular monsters is going up, but not by much. Elite monsters isn't getting changed. So you're not gonna need like the strongest class in order to kill any boss anymore. Well, even in any of the seasons, every class had a build that could clear them. So bosses are losing a lot of life. Dew. The Dew? Drink Mountain Dew? I'm not too sure, but they said just across the board. And I think that means like pit bosses and stuff are all going to have like 60% less life. So it's going to be a lot. You don't have such long fights in the boss. Eventually, once you get up high enough, you're going to have it no matter what. But it was their way of pulling back scaling a little bit because some of the power loss that they were going to have. And then they added in a whole bunch more power creep post patch. So we'll see what it feels like. No damage.
Trying to think of how I wanted to word that. Additionally, you for each of those damaging abilities, you gain additional damage. I didn't want to say additional twice. Air, nope. Air of perdition. Ring of guy. Other way around, crazy. You can, for based on that, I think it's the 12th, so it would be Friday, I believe. But right up in the corner there is the start time. So, but I think that is the Friday for Australia. Hey, crazy. Good morning. Yeah, I'm excited too. It's gonna be very fun. Expansion announcement for sure. I mean, they wanted us to tune in, so I'm sure we're gonna get an expansion announcement, which will be fun. I'm excited to see it. We just recently watched the live action trailer for Vessel of Hatred, and it is so good. We rewatched it, sorry, I should say. Okay. I think this one's good. So I'm hoping we get something like crazy like that one. I have a feeling this expansion pack is going to be a bigger deal than the current one that we're in. This one, don't get me wrong, great. I love the story. It was it's been very fun, but I think this one is going to be a big one because the Nahantu feels like the bridge to opening up something big. It was just this like interlude is what it felt like. So think we're in for a pretty big surprise. All right, so I have a lot done. I'm gonna update this one probably tomorrow. Give everybody a Dust Devil build, even though it won't be quite as strong as it is in the current season. And I think I'm gonna convert this to Whirlwind Hammer of the Ancient. I think. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get these updated or not. I didn't do them last season, so I'm not sure. Getting Diablo in the game, I don't know. If I remember... Oh, I gotta do this one. I gotta do Bash. I gotta do Bash. We have a... Yeah, I don't know. So, without doing too many spoilers, I don't know if Diablo is next in order. It's coming to deal with Mephisto. I don't think that's the next order. I think, thinking Bale
I think Mephisto might need Baal to be strong enough to summon Diablo, but I could be wrong. Just your speculation. All right, everybody. I'm going to get some sleep. This is my last day of work until Thursday, so I'm very excited. We got to make it through one more day, but I'll be back tomorrow night. I'm going to go drop everybody off with Canadian Arrow tonight, so you guys can go say hi to her. Good morning, Crisps. Lunging Strike will probably still be the top build for the Barbarian, yes. But I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to finish up the planners. We're getting pretty close to being done. I got a couple more that I really want to get done. Because Bash, I think, is going to be pretty good in the new season as well. So I want to get Bash done. But... where is... okay. All right. But I will catch you guys on the clip side.